During the summer of 2020, this courthouse lawn was full of Black Lives Matter protesters, and at the same time, calls to defund the police were ringing around the country. But now, the Missoula Police Department is shifting gears, but by bringing back an internship program, they hope will help them address behavioral and mental health crises.
We don't have the necessary training to know or provide all the answers and solutions. We try our best, but we just don't have the resources that we need.
MPD downtown officer Randy Crastle says a couple years ago, he started noticing a trend.
Police officers respond to a lot of mental illness.
Even with limited resources, he tries to connect people with services, like in this instance.
This happens to be right before Christmas, and he got home to his father he didn't know even existed in Oregon.
Downtown officers respond to calls for service in the Business Improvement District, including at the Poverello Center and areas along the river.
The same names keep popping up.
Officer Jay Gilhouse says constant calls they aren't trained for can be a distraction to other police duties.
We do have to prioritize what calls for service that we get.
That's not ideal for the police or the community.
We want to increase the outcomes to long-term supports and reduce the trauma that people are experiencing in a behavioral health crisis.
So MPD is bringing in a Master's of Social Work student who is trained in mental health.
He spent the last semester preparing to hit the streets, and he has really great relationships with the existing homeless outreach teams.
University of Montana student Doug Cook will tag along with Crastle and Gilhouse for 10 hours a week as they respond to calls.
We're excited to have them and continue building these bridges, and hopefully we'll get some people some help.
In Missoula, Katie Miller, MTN News.